I have to say, I was very happy to see this series because I am not the world's biggest fan of dinosaurs. They're fine. I like me some woolly mammoths and some saber-toothed tigers,
Yes.
and it's all dinosaur, dinosaur, dinosaur. And I'm so, so happy to see my Ice Age critters getting their fair shake.
Good. I agree. There's nothing quite like a woolly mammoth. I totally agree with you.
So I know that there were probably technical challenges to rendering these creatures because they have fur
Yes.
and fluff and
Yeah.
things. So can you talk about like what moment did you realize that you could do justice to Ice Age mammals?
Well, it's a good question. I mean, I would say 5 years ago, I think we would have been foolish to try to attempt this to this level of resolution, this level of realization. But things have accelerated technically in the last, what, 4 or 5 years. And you've already mentioned, I mean, one, you've got mammals in the Ice Age, and mammals, we are mammals, and we've got really acute sensitivity about what mammals should look like. So, you can't get it wrong without people going, that looks wrong. That's hard. Then they have fur, and fur is very, it interacts with wind and all sorts of things. That makes it very, very hard. And then on top of that, these animals are frolicking in snow and there's rain and ice and they're jumping on each other. That makes it very, very, very hard. So the poor VFX people, when we came to see them, they were saying, you're asking a lot from us here. But the prize was this opportunity to make a kind of so authentic, natural history of what it would be really like if we'd all gotten into a time machine and flown back 100,000 million years and seen these animals for real. And I think that's what we've delivered.
Yeah, I've seen some pretty convincing dragons and dinosaurs. I've seen some really unconvincing horses and wolves in movies. So it was nice to see movement that looks real because you're dealing with, you know, muscles rippling under skin with fur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're very, and also their behavior is very complex.
Hmm.
I love dinosaurs, but when you're dealing with social mammals, which a lot of these creatures are, their social interactions are very nuanced. Lots of it is about expression and about micro movements, and so all that had to be replicated as well. And the better you get that, one of the things we try to do is not just see them as real, but actually see their lives as real. And that's quite an important difference. It's getting inside their heads and experiencing the life of an Ice Age animal in the Ice Age through their eyes. And that's just the next level of challenge.
I've always been a natural history buff, going all the way back to Marlin Perkins.
Yes.
And the one thing that happens with any animals on film is they vocalize a lot.
Hmm.
Every lion roars.
Mm.
Like they just don't
No.
in life do that. Now I know why you do that on film to give them life and things, but so how do you balance making them being as true to reality as possible while still making them cinematically interesting for viewers?
Well, I think you're talking about also a kind of evolution of realization. I think probably the times you're talking about when there probably wasn't as much going on in the frame, and so that's why people had to resort on these other sort of props to make them sound interesting. I would say today, the amount of time we have to film we're talking about real animals here, the amount of time we have to film them, and the technology we have to film them means we get a lot more complexity of action and behavior. So probably don't need to rely on that. And again, we're replicating that in this series. So I think there's enough genuine drama in the behavior that we have recorded in prehistoric planet Ice Age to keep anybody happy. So I don't think I felt I needed to up the drama. I think there's so much that goes on in these animals' lives. You just had to show it as real. In fact, actually, I would say we probably dialed it down a bit. There was one sequence that we were thinking of doing, which I don't know if you've seen it yet, which is of these woolly woolly rhinos being chased by saber-toothed cats. And at one point in our kind of storyboard, we thought, well, should that you do get these examples where, because she's blind, being forced off a cliff and falling to her for her to a death down an ice cliff. We thought, hold on, this is getting ridiculous. That they wouldn't do that. And the trouble is in CG, you can do anything. So we just said, no, 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 hold on, hold on. What actually happens in the real life of animals? And I've witnessed this myself. I've seen lions leaping on a Cape buffalo, drawing it to the ground, and then the whole family of its mates all coming in and scaring the lions off and sometimes throwing them in the air. That's a sequence you see effectively in our Ice Age show. So these are genuinely legitimate stories and dramatic stories that happen in nature.
Well, when you're doing a real documentary of natural history, you're limited by what happens in front of you. You can play in editing and things, but
Yeah.
you're not making it up.
No.
Do you find, because I think you probably, did you use real backgrounds in this,
Yes.
or is it
Yeah.
all, yeah.
Not
So
always. It depends, but
yeah.
Mother Nature is still a really, really good artist. So let Mother Nature do her work when you can, and also there is an extra level of authenticity about using real environments. Sometimes we don't. If you're trying to put CG animals in a blizzard, it's better to create the whole scene in CG. But lots of the other examples, we traveled all over the world, shooting the backplates, as they call it in VFX. The environments in which the animals play out their stories. Now, some of the ground is sometimes replaced for get the feet interaction with the snow, but a lot of the real world is real.
But now you've got to literally stop yourself rather than circumstances stopping you from doing something. You have to stop you
We
from
do.
doing something. So is that something new for the natural history filmmaker?
Well, it's hard to say for others, but I mean, one of the mantra we had was less is more. For maximum authenticity, just think, if you were filming this animal in the real world, could you put a camera there? Probably not. So where would the camera go? Well, it would actually be 20 yards further back, 20 meters further back, and you'd be on a massive telephoto lens, which has photographic constraints. You can't suddenly change it to a super wide angle. So you have to think about how you would shoot it and how you would edit it. So we definitely constrain ourselves. But I think the benefit of that is the authenticity. And it's these little tiny camera moves that maybe sometimes you lose focus, because that's what really happens in photography. So everything is, because what I want is I want people to be caught up in the lives of these animals and the behavior and the deep learning you get from that, rather than thinking, is that real? I want within 15 seconds for people not even to be thinking about that. They're so immersed and so caught up in the reality of what they're seeing. And there's so many little touch points. The animals obviously have to look good, but also, as I was saying, it's the way the stories are executed and the way the camera operates all adds to that sense of authenticity.
Well, now I want my stuffed saber-tooth tiger.
I love
Wanted
it.
one my whole life.
Yeah. Yes.
Maybe you'll start a fad. Well,
Yes.
thank you so much for taking the time. I appreciate it. Really enjoyed this.
No, thank you very much. And very interesting to talk to you. I mean, I love the grammar of this thing. I mean, because it's such an important part of our story. So it's great to be able to talk to you about somebody who's interested in that. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Go,
Kate.
go, mammoths, go.
Take care,
Thank
Kate.
you.